Hello everyone. How are you all? Hope everyone doing the study regularly. So this video is concerned revision classes on the maintenance of the machine tools for 6th semester MTT students. So this video is made because to help you all while studying. In this video I am going to explain unit 4, that is condition monitoring technique. Okay, let's start with introduction of the condition monitoring method. So here condition monitoring is nothing but monitors the health of the machine equipments. So condition monitoring is determining the health and condition of the equipments of the machines and the systems whatever we are using in the mechanical field by observing, checking, measuring and monitoring certain parameters, certain signals. So with the help of those signals we can understand the health of the equipments and machines. In broader sense, it is said to be equipment health monitoring EHM. The concept of EHM is a simple one, monitoring steady state characteristics of the equipments and learning those characteristics. So whenever those characters are disturbing, so we can easily identify certain distractions, certain defects in the machines. If these condition changes in a negative way, then generates an alarm and investigate the problems and make a correction before the fault becomes so serious in that plant. So before that occurring the fault, we need to shut down the production system, or else it may heavy loss, cost may be defects, cost may be we can have the heavily losses and defects may be arises. So henceforth condition monitoring is very much important. So the next point, types of the condition monitoring techniques. So it may be like visual monitoring technique, temperature monitoring technique, leakage monitoring technique, vibration monitoring technique, lubricant monitoring techniques, crack monitoring techniques, corrosion monitoring techniques, noise and sound monitoring techniques, and lastly smell and monitoring techniques. Okay, let's see one by one what is the importance of those in the monitoring in maintenance field. Okay, in that one, first one is visual monitoring technique. These are the most commonly used systems. Such monitoring can be done using direct method and indirect method. Let's see what is direct method. We know that human eyes, ear and other senses, optical probes, microscopies, baroscopes, stroboscopes are the major equipments through which we can identify the defects in the machines itself. Okay, direct method is nothing but we can identify our eyes, human eyes, okay, so which can be generally occurs in the machines. So next, indirect method is nothing but optical probes with televisions and photographs, videos, radiographs, x-rays, thermographs. With the help of these kind of instruments we can identify, we can rectify the defects in the machines. Next, characteristics of the visual monitoring. They are extremely sensitive and may vary from person to person. Those are often erratic, long experience to judge, inexpensive, difficult to pass on, distractions are factors while using these instruments. These are the some characteristics of the visual monitoring methods. Next one is temperature monitoring method. This is very much important. So temperature monitoring method is the variations in the temperature of the certain component of machineries can be used to predict failures, life of that machines, and corrosion may be exist, wear, fatigue, leakage and poor design. These principles is successfully applied on the power transmission, hydraulic transformers and bearings, etc. For these purpose, contact sensors, thermocouples are used to identify that temperature monitoring method. In surface temperature monitoring method, the paints, crayons are used which changes the color at a temperature, certain amount of temperature if the rising again and again. So the color of that system maybe varies. With the help of that changes only we can identify the something somewhere, some type of defects may be existing. Okay, few cases non-contact radiation can be used and various type of defects, that is energy can be detected to the temperature monitoring are given below. Okay, like bearing damage, effectiveness of the lubricant, deposit of the foreign materials, damage of the insulating materials. Due to surface damage to rolling bearings on account of rubbing will causes the heat generation. This heat generation increases the temperature of the bearings. The excessive rise the temperature of the surface may exist the wear and tear, so it may leads to cracks. So henceforth temperature monitoring is very much important. Next monitoring technique is leakage monitoring technique. So leakage is unintended discharge of the fluid and the gases from the mechanical components. That is nothing but leakage occurring because of increase and the clearance. We are obtain the corrosion because of the parts like worm shuts, spools and damage of the parts. So leakage may be exist. Also due to inaccurate selection of the seals and components over the after the high care, some leakages are the both external and internal may be exist. It is because of the selection of the material, whether it may be considered or continuously usage of the some parts. So because of this kind of reasons leakage may be exist. So in this one, useful of the leakage monitoring methods, we'll see. Level monitoring. Okay, with the help of that level monitoring only we can identify. And vapor monitoring, vapor sensors are to be used. Liquid monitoring. So this kind of monitoring tricks we can identify the leakage. Next one is vibration monitoring method. So because of vibration exist in the machineries, there may be damages will be taking place on the job itself and also in the machine also possible. So henceforth vibration is also one of the major cause in the maintenance system of the machines. So vibration monitoring is nothing but this technique uses noise and vibration. Okay, with the help of noise and vibration only we can identify, we can detect the vibration detected by the mechanical equipments. These techniques are extremely reliable and accurate is detecting abnormal machine behavior. So abnormal behavior only the results of the vibration. So with the help of that reason only we can identify, we can detect the vibration, whether and how the vibration is to be occurring. The noise and vibration would be used to detect the machine problem. The capital cost of this monitoring is very high. Vibration analysis can be identified specific degrading machine components and some causes of the vibrations. So you all know various causes of the vibrations. So in that one, use the balance of the machines. So imbalance may be exist in the machineries, because of that reason vibration may be exist. Misalignment of the couplings and bearings, okay, alignment perfectly not fixed, because of that reason vibration may be exist. Bad gearing, noise may be exist. Mechanical looseness, nut and bolts may be the parts damages can be occurring. So bad conditions of the belts, reciprocating forces may be exist, because of those reasons vibration may be exist. Next one is crack monitoring technique. So in the picture itself shows how the crack may be exist on the metallic component. If it increases again and again, the complete crack may be exist on the metallic component. So it will directly leads to the heavy losses in the mechanical industries. So this type of technique is used for quality assurance to assess the quality of the metal. So with the help of that one only, with quality we can assure, or else so many type of defects may be arises. So see in the picture you will going to understand how the crack may be exist because of so many reasons, like pressure may be exist due to lack of load on the metallic component. So crack may be exist. Smell and odor monitoring method. So with the help of human nose, the smell we can identify. So in what happens in the industry, there may be chances of leakages, okay, because of high pressure, due to that one, due to crack in the system, due to that one, leakage may be exist, okay, of the gases, whether it may be gases, whether it may be the water content, or it may be the chemical content may be exist, which can affect the human. So to avoid that one, some monitoring methods are to be used. Human nose is the best instrument for measuring a smell efficiently. Smell monitoring system probably not developed. Smell can be determined by the nose only. The leakage of the gas, substances, liquids can be determined through the nose. Few gases can be detected. Systems and instruments are available which are on chemical and electrical reactions. For example, hydrocarbon analysis for monitoring gases of the boilers, furnaces. Many of these works on the flame ionization detects, and also in nitric oxide analysis based on the chemiluminescent techniques, etc. So this kind of techniques only we can identify the smell and odor monitoring method. So what happens in the industry, some boiler maybe we are having, so because of high temperature increases again and again, goes on increasing itself, because of input is high, so henceforth the temperature is rising. Because of that one, so leakage may be exist. So because of that reason, explosion may be taking place. At that time, this kind of instruments we are going to use. So after using that, we can avoid that losses. Next, noise and sound monitoring technique. Noise or sound monitoring very important for controlling the noise pollution. Noise is the result of vibration of the structure and the component of the machine. So what happens if we are using machines again and again continuously, wear and tear may be exist. Because of that effect, vibration may be exist. Due to that vibration, continuous loud vibration may be exist. That itself we can call as noise sound, which directly leads to pollution. Okay, so some component are to be we are using to identify, to detect that noise and sound. Following are the some techniques. Okay, so those are surface intensity approach by using accelerometer, vibrating surface meter. Okay, so if a vibration occurs in the system, we can identify by using surface intensity approach by accelerometer. Accelerometer is a device which we can identify the noise or vibration. Okay, with the help of that one we can detect. Acoustics surface intensity approach, that itself also important. Approach by using the microphone devices, so that device also important. Next, acoustic depths, that is the main point through which we can detect the noise and sound monitoring techniques. So these are the some techniques to identify the surface roughness with help of noise effect. This monitoring can be done easily. Okay, so this is very much easy and very low cost. So henceforth, noise and sound plays very important role on the systems. If the system continuously vibrating, then definitely noise will be exist. That directly leads to the causes of the damage of the jobs as well as parts of the machines also possible. So henceforth, the noise and sound monitoring method is one of the important method in monitoring systems. So next one is benefits of condition monitoring techniques. So as you know already, with this we can increase the efficiency, work and accuracy we can increase without any hazardous, without any defects on the components. So we can avoid the damage, free from the catch of the hazardous things. Fire catches can be avoided by adopting this kind of monitoring techniques. Next, may avoid the great losses. So because of so many reasons, this kind of defects we can avoid by adopting these techniques. We can avoid the great losses occurring in the future. So worker safety also increases by adopting this kind of techniques. Worker safety also increases. Fast working is possible. So what happens by applying this kind of techniques? Continuous working is possible. So henceforth we can have the correct proper machine conditions in a good working conditions. So henceforth fast working also we can have. So directly it will leads to the efficiency. So continuous working is possible. Next benefit, healthy environment can be maintained. Yes, this one is important. By adopting these kind of techniques in the industry, we can maintain the healthy environment. So healthy environment is very much important. With the help of that one only, we can survive the machinery things as well as ourselves also. So henceforth, it is very much important to adopt these kind of techniques. So next advantage, without distraction, without disturbances, work can be possible. So as already I told, without any distractions, disturbance, the concentration can be increased by the workers. So worker can feel healthy. So henceforth production will be increases. So this is one of the major benefit of adopting this kind of techniques. And the next one is maximum efficiency can be achieved. by implementing this kind of techniques. So efficiency we are increases continuously, because what happens by adopting these all techniques, design is also increases, design parameters also increases, so design strength is increases. Because of design and all the maintenance work increases, in the stable performance we can have. So because of those reasons maximum efficiency can be achieved. So henceforth, so these are the very much important to adopt in the industrial areas. So these are the some benefits of the condition monitoring techniques. So in the video we discussed 7 to 8 condition monitoring techniques. So in forthcoming exams definitely he will going to ask 4 to 5 monitoring techniques. So you have to be aware of this one and do the study properly. So as you know already, exam may conduct or announce at any time. So henceforth you have to study regularly. Thank you.